Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships Season 16, Week 2, Round 1. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 3-0, and you can see that I have made it into Chromium. This actually happened when I set my defense for this round. Let's take a look at who my opponent is. Arsonius. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. The hotbot is showing a lot of green on my side, but there is a little red on Arsonius' side, so let's zoom in and take a closer look. In the GAC stats, you can see that I have got a higher best score, a lot more lifetime banners, more offensive wins, undersize, clears, and defends. However, 1100 wins is pretty good. Defends 315 is not bad. And look at the undersize, 413, I've only got 424. In looking at Arsonius' GAC history, what I saw was that Arsonius doesn't always play, and that may be why his lifetime banners and best score are so low. In particular, he doesn't like 3v3. There were several weeks of 3v3 that he just completely sat out. And that's where you can get your highest best score, is in 3v3. The other thing that really stood out is that Arsonius saves almost all of his best characters for offense, and he does a lot of undersizing. 413 undersize, almost every battle is undersized in 5v5 for Arsonius. So I'm hoping that trend continues. He sets a very weak defense that I can roll over. I'm going to set a little bit tougher defense than normal that hopefully he won't be able to do as many undersized against. Looking at the roster summary, Arsonius has about 100,000 more galactic power than I do, but I have a higher top 80 and top 65. He has the higher character and ship GP, but I have nearly 30 more Zetas. This tells me that Arsonius has not been playing the game as long as I have, and has probably spent some money to get their roster to this point. I have a slight advantage on speed at the top of the roster, but keep in mind this is average speed added, and does not tell you exactly how fast the fastest characters are. Arsonius has 3 more Gear 13 characters than I do, I have 2 more Gear 12, and I have 26 more Gear 11 and above, so I have a bit more roster depth. I have 44 more 6-dot mods, and I have more mods with high-speed secondaries, but look at this, in the speed 25 and above, I have 1, and Arsonius has 6. In the relic summary, even though Arsonius only has 3 more relic characters, he has over 50 more total relic levels. And that's partially right here in the tier 7s, he has 7 and I have 1. But also, he has no characters in the tier 1 and 2. He takes everybody up to tier 3 or 4 at a minimum. I've left a lot of my characters at tier 1 and 2. Here in the meta characters, we see Arsonius' biggest advantage, which is right here with Jedi Knight Luke. However, it looks from GAC history like he keeps Jedi Knight Luke for offense. Neither one of us has a Galactic Legend, and we each have relicked up our other meta characters. In the key characters and important ships, things look pretty even. I have a relic on Padme, he has a relic on Geobrood Alpha. We both have 7-star Negotiator and Malevolence, so it looks like this could be a very even matchup. Let's go back to the game and take a closer look at Arsonius' roster. You can see that Arsonius is using General Skywalker in the arena and the Malevolence in the Fleet arena. Here are Arsonius' relic characters. The ones that really stick out are the ones that were needed to get Jedi Knight Luke, Captain Han Solo, Lando, Rebel Officer Leia. But we have a few others that are a little bit unusual. Canderous Ordo is not one that I typically see. And Sith Marauder I usually only see from people who are running Darth Revan in the arena, but maybe Arsonius used to run Darth Revan in the arena. I've got my Padme and my Grievous, and I threw Newt on this squad. The reason for that is that there is a feat requiring Dooku on offense. And so I shifted Dooku to offense, and I put Newt here with Grievous. Now that meant I had to come up with a different squad over here where I usually put Newt. And so I put Shaak Ti with clones, but I saved one of my 501st to go with General Skywalker, so that I can have General Skywalker with one of the clones. And then I've also got my Bossk and my Night Sisters. In the back, I've placed my Darth Revan squad and this kind of throwaway scoundrel squad, but I did put Jango Fett on this squad. Because I don't have the Newt squad, that gave me Jango Fett as an extra character, so I decided to throw him on this squad instead of Greedo. In the ship zone, I placed my Home One and my Thrawn. I saved both my Negotiator and my Malevolence for offense. We've got a little over 2.5 hours left until the attack phase, so we'll come back then and we'll see what kind of defense Arsonius sets. Alright, let's take a look at Arsonius's defense. Up top here we have a CLS squad with a Relic CLS and a Relic Chewie. We've got a Grievous squad with Relic Grievous and Relic V1. And we've got a garbage Moff Gideon squad. Now, I don't know about Moff Gideon. I have not leveled mine up, so maybe this is more threatening than it looks. In the bottom zone, we've got Akbar, and we've got Mon Mothma. So these two squads I was kind of expecting. The other three squads are different than what was in the GAC history. Now, believe it or not, this is actually a better defense than I was expecting. Now, in the back, based on GAC history, I think there might be Karth, Ewoks, Phoenix, Bossk, or Hux. But he could try and fool me and put a really good squad back there. I was not expecting CLS on defense at all. That was nowhere in his GAC history. So he may throw another good squad in the back there. So that means I'm going to try and get through this bottom zone as cheaply as possible. Now this Mon Mothma doesn't have either Zeta, so I'm going to go in here with Wampa and Hermit Yoda. Alright, here we go. And since I can target her, I'm going to target her. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of Biggs. I guess we're stuck behind the taunt. And 63 banners. Now against the Akbar squad, let's go ahead and take our first order here. I'm not expecting there to be Night Sisters, so we'll go ahead and use this here. We'll put the taunting tech and the weapons tech. And let's go ahead and get rid of Leia. We'll freeze him. And let's go ahead and get rid of Akbar. Go after Leia next. put this on Hux to help him heal. I'd like to get a turn for Watt in order to get the protection up. There we go, protection up. That will help. Let's stun her. Nope. Get rid of her. Well, it looks like I'm going to be short on protection on Watt. That's annoying. 59. Alright, let's see the trap in the back. Ewoks and Phoenix. Alright, I'm going to make a plan and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to go up top here. And I'm going to go against the Grievous squad. Alright, here we go. We throw our saber. AoE. Do a basic. Okay, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Do a wave. And give the buffs to Yoda. I am not going to mark B2. Hit B1. I'll pass the buffs. Do an AoE. Just do a basic. Okay, that's Savior procced, which is perfect. Now we're going to mark Grievous. Taunt. Oh, that was dumb. He had buff immunity. We'll call Revan. Fast turn meter to Yoda. I'll spread buffs. Do that. We'll come after Droideka now. I'm actually going to call Basti here because she's the closest to having full protection. We'll call Yoda now. AoE. Mark. Yoda is close to full protection. Jolie is close to full protection. So let's call Jolie here. Oh, 58 banners. I'm going to do a CLS mirror match. I don't know if that's advisable or not, but I do have the relic advantage. Go after Han. I know you're supposed to take down Chewie first, but Han is a much lower gear level. We'll go after Chewie now. See if we can stun Chupio. Oh no, he's got guard. That was dumb. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh. Get rid of Chupio next. Annoying little droid. Alright, 58 banners there. Against Gideon, I'm going to take my Empire, and there is a feat requiring Palpatine, Dooku, and Sith Assassin. So Palpatine, Dooku, and Sith Assassin. But really, this is going to be the Vader show. Force Crush, Merciless, goodbye, Force Crush, goodbye, and 61 banners there. Alright, let's see what ships are in the back. We do have the Negotiator. Alright, we will come back to this. Now, normally when I see Ewoks, I pull out Nest Solo, but this low gray has 92% potency. So even though my Nest is pretty high tenacity, 92% means that Daze is going to land. Okay, against the Phoenix, I'm going to take Solo Skywalker. And I'll do this. 64. Against the Ewoks, I think I'm going to go with Jedi Training Rey. I've never done Jedi Training Rey against Ewoks, but I assume it will work. Wiggle. And I'm going to put the wave on Paplu. It'll probably just get cleansed right off. And now let's see if we can stun. Nope. Alright, we'll give Inspiration. We'll pass the Inspiration. Let's get rid of Elder. See if we can stun. Nope. And throw the bomb. We'll do a wave here. $60 banners. Okay. And it comes down to ships. I've got my Malevolence and I've got my Negotiator. I'm going to go Negotiator here because I am more comfortable with the Negotiator mirror match. I am going to take all of my reinforcements just in case. Now I do this every day in Fleet Arena, but I usually have Houndstooth on that squad. Put the buff immunity on Anakin. See if we can get rid of Anakin. Perfect. Big hits. We'll bring in Plo Koon to blow things up. Let's go ahead and put the taunt on the Y-Wing. Give the buff to Anakin. Drive turn meter. AoE. Really want to go after 5s here. Bring in snips for the big hits. There we go. Big hit here. Mass assist. Big hit. And 63 banners. Here we'll do the Malevolence. Those droids. Okay, one down. We bring in Spy. There we go. Nice. What does this do? Dispel debuffs. Grant 20% turn meter. What is this? Let's do this. Oh, and there's the banner stealer. Okay, 62 banners. $21.34 is my total. We will come back tomorrow and see how Arsonius does against my defense. All right, so you can see that I did get the win against Arsonius, and that's because he was a no-show, never bothered to attack. So thank you, Arsonius, for at least setting a defense, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.